Welcome back to Crimson Drive, driven by NASCAR. This is Roger Hoover with you at Sabin Field. We're inside the LLH Healthcare Advantage Center at our podcast studio. It is a pleasure to be joined by Crimson Tide right fielder in softball, Anna Roman, as this freshman season continues for you. Anna, how much fun are you having playing for the Crimson Tide?
I'm having the most fun ever. There's literally no way I could have ever imagined that I would be doing like this, and this team's literally the best.
What do you think's led to such a good start this season?
The leadership on the team, like I talk about this all the time, but I know what to do because they're showing me what to do, and it's just so easy to fall in line with them.
Who are some of the key leaders on this team?
Lex, Marley, we got Kristen, Larissa. Larissa helps me so much because she's also a right fielder, and that was so easy for me to fill in there. And then who else am I missing? Jocelyn is a great leader for the freshman pitchers. Hitting wise, I would say Lex has helped me a lot too.
And how did those leaders really help welcome in this freshman class? Because we've heard from not only Alexis Papillo, who's joined us, but Coach Murphy's talked about how well this team gelled really in the offseason.
And when I very first got here, each senior took some time to come and hang out with me. Like Abby Dusher, we went to get Panda Express. Like we hung out multiple times, and they really took the effort to really come and get us in.
And that's got to help once you get into the season,
Yeah.
Once everything's going crazy
Yeah.
at times with all these games, that you guys are all on the same page.
Yeah. I mean, you want to play on a field with girls who you feel close with so that you know that they have your back no matter what, and that's what we have.
How much have you enjoyed the environment of playing at Rhodes Stadium, especially SEC weekends when it's loud? We know Texas coming up, but that's got to be exciting.
The Arkansas series, SEC, that was my first ever SEC series at home. Ooh, that one was a good one. Just the fans and everything. Like we have a sign in outfield that says best softball fans in the country, and I believe it. Like they show up and show out.
Have you enjoyed getting to meet some of them too? Whether they were kind of waiting on you guys once you guys are done in the locker room, getting to interact with them, meet some young fans as well that are really looking up to you.
It's been really fun, and it's just really cute because I remember being the little girl who wanted my ball signed, and now I'm doing the signing, so that's great.
That's cool. Where were you, that little girl? Who were the teams you were cheering on as a kid?
UCF, yeah. It's 1 mile away from my house back home, and everyone in my family went to UCF, so I was at all the games.
All the softball games. Any other sports that you're really interested in younger?
My dad's a huge football fan, so we would go to the football games, but really softball is the only sport I ever cared about.
And was that the only sport you really played growing up?
My dad made me do basketball my freshman year. That was fun. It was an experience, but I just realized I only have passion for softball.
That's good. And then how did you start climbing up the softball kind of ranks? Were you always just focused on being a position player? Did you do some pitching as well?
I did do some pitching when I was 8, but that was done in a day. So we just gave up on that completely. I've always known that I want to hit. Hitting is my favorite thing ever. So it's just I wanted to be a hitter.
There's a lot of work in the cages, it sounds like.
Yeah, there's multiple nights spent there with my dad, 3 hours, sometimes screaming matches, sometimes we're not, but that's just how it gets.
That's how progress is made, right? Yeah. So it sounds like he's been a pretty huge influence on your career.
He is the most influential person in my life, so I would not be anywhere today without him.
Well, you get to play a lot of softball, of course, year-round, really, in Florida. Did that help you as well, getting to train year-round outside?
Mm-hmm. I played, honestly, I would only take 1 month off, and it was in the beginning of August, and then I would play the 11 months out of the year.
That's cool. And then did you ever feel burnt out at times of playing that much, or just kind of reconfirm how much you love this sport? There
would be times getting burnt out is normal, I would say. When you do the same thing every day, it gets a little, but I would just take it season to season. So high school season, and then I would get a week break there, then straight into travel ball season, and then I would get a month break in August. So it's just important to have a life outside of softball that really helps you not get burnt out. Because my friends and my family, I would be burnt out if I couldn't hang out with them and stuff like that.
So you grew up in the Orlando area, Oviedo, Florida. How often would you go to Disney World or Universal and check out all the theme parks?
So I would go to Disney a lot when I was younger, and then during quarantine, me and one of my best friends, we got a season ticket or annual pass, and we would go all the time. It was no lines. There was hardly any crowds because during quarantine, they only let in half the capacity. So it was great. I was always there. Then Halloween Horror Nights is my favorite event of the year, the haunted houses. So I missed that this year. And then Disney during Christmas time is also my favorite.
What were the rides you kept repeating over and over, especially during the COVID time, no lines, stuff like that?
Hagrid's. The Hagrid's ride, that one is insane. And now, like, if you were to try to go now, it's like guaranteed 3-hour wait, but it used to be walk on. Yeah, it's perfect. And then the Velocicoaster, that one's amazing. Hulk, those are 3. We would just go on it, rotation.
That's a good way to pass the time.
Yeah.
And again, you get to live right there. I get to be part of that. It's
Yeah.
very, very cool.
Yeah.
So you mentioned you stayed busy with all the softball, of course, you're doing for your high school team, travel ball, stuff like that. How did recruiting kind of fit in all of this? And did you enjoy the recruiting process?
Recruiting process was really stressful, but I had a time. I went on multiple visits and I took an open mind and heart to it, each one. And I feel like the way I got recruited is because I joined a really good travel ball team. So we were playing at these really good tournaments that all the good travel ball coaches and college coaches are going to be at. So they see me playing. Like, even if they're there watching my teammate, they'll see me on the field. And I played 18U for like 6 years. So I was always playing with older girls. So they were there watching like my teammates, and then they'd be like, who's this 2025? Why is she in like 7th grade and 18U? So that's how I got recruited.
Any teammates or players played against in those teams that we recognize, like SEC players, ACC players we've seen in the postseason, anything like that?
Basically, the whole FSU softball team are all old teammates of mine. Like, seriously, like Jaysani Beecham, Angeli Bueno, Kennedy Harp, I played with her a couple times, Ashton Danley. Like, those are my teammates, like, of my life. Like, I played with them 5 years.
And Alabama just played Florida State down in Tallahassee.
Yeah.
So was that a cool experience getting to go up against them in a college setting? A lot of pictures after the game, I imagine.
Yeah, it was great. Like, it was also one of my first like competitive real college games. So it was like I'm playing against these girls who used to be my best friends. So, like, now it's just like we're enemies, but like there's still love there.
That's outstanding. So they make the decision to go to Florida State. You make the decision to come here to the University of Alabama. What do you first remember about getting to meet Coach Murphy, Coach Bro, and getting to learn about Alabama?
I remember when I stepped here, like, it just felt like home. I know that sounds so cliche, but I trust my gut, and I was like, because I had to make a hard decision between FSU and Alabama. Those were the two that I was going in between. And my dad had told me, no matter what decision you make, don't ever look back. So I trusted my gut, and I'm like, I want to come here. Alabama, like, this place, I feel like they put the person over the athlete, and I feel like they really care about me and they value family. And while I was on my visit here, Murphy spent a lot of time with my brother, and he didn't need to do that. Like, he could have just focused on me. He could have just focused on the other recruit. Like he didn't need to get to know my brother and my family. So I took that. Like, I was like, he's a really good family person, and that really helped me feel more comfortable.
Special.
Yeah.
How old is your brother?
It was Nicholas. So I'm 19, so he's 21. Yeah, he's 21, and at the time he was probably 19, I think. No. How many years ago? I don't know. He was somewhere in that range. He was a senior in high school, I think. So he came here, and he actually loved Murphy too. So a person that my family loves, I definitely trust that too.
So you leave from your visit and just Alabama stayed with you, it sounded like.
Yeah, they were my first visit, and I went on 3 or 4 other visits after that, and they stuck with me the whole time. Like, every time I would compare it to Alabama and be like, it's not as good.
How special was it then when you make that decision? I'm sure you talked about it with your family first, but then getting to let Murph and the coaching staff know this is going to be your spot.
Yeah, so I called them up and I was like, I want to commit to Alabama. And like Murphy just started screaming, like, and the whole coaching staff started screaming. And I think they went and got ice cream after to celebrate. I'm not even in the state and they're celebrating, like, getting ice cream. Like, that was a really cute moment.
That's outstanding. So then you make it here, getting ready for this season, along with, again, a very talented freshman class. I understand you guys have had a book club to kind of stick together and kind of learn some lessons from, the 4 agreements?
Yes, the 4 agreements. That book club was good. I feel like it taught us a lot of life lessons that we can apply on the softball field with our teammates, but like also outside of life. And it was just fun because I never really get to see my teammates like serious. Like, the freshman class, like, we are very unserious. So like we would go into that book club and like we would also have like notes and everything, and like we would talk about like how we can use this in real life, and like it would get kind of like deep at times. So that was like kind of fun. It was like, wow, I didn't know you get like this. Like, this is fun.
Was it kind of cool to share that as well with the upperclassmen and be like, this is what we've learned, but this can also help all of us in this team?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the senior class did it, but it got skipped a couple years, then it came to us. So I don't know, but it was definitely fun. Yeah.
And then how about the adjustments on the diamond and hitting, going up against college pitching? What's that adjustment been like from high school pitching?
It was a huge adjustment. You really have to focus on being disciplined. So these college pitchers, they're gonna give you like maybe one good pitch to hit, and then the rest of the pitches, they're either a chase pitch or something out of the zone or something that is hard to hit, like a 72-mile-per-hour drop ball. Like that's not an easy pitch to hit, but you got to be disciplined and you got to sit a pitch and you got to attack that pitch if it ever comes to you.
What do you like most of all right now about your approach and the swing, everything you got going for Alabama right now?
I like that my coaches believe in me. Like I can go up to bat and not feel like any scaredness from them. I feel like they have my back and they believe and they want me to swing away. They want me to take my swing. They trust me up there, and I feel like that's really helped me.
That's outstanding. So that's led to a lot of good results. And you mentioned the SEC atmosphere, getting to play on the road in the SEC. How cool has that been for you guys?
It was really cool. Our first one was against Ole Miss, and the nerves were really high that game. The first game that we played them, I was like, oh God, I don't know. Like I was up to bat, and I was like swinging at changeups in the dirt. I'm like, what am I doing? So then Coach Bro, she had seen me. I got to first base. I think I walked in at bat. She's like, are you okay? Like, I can tell, like, this isn't you. She's like, I need you to take a deep breath, calm down. Like, this is the game you played your whole life. Like, she really took a moment there to settle me down. And then the next game I come in, I'm relaxed, and I think I end up hitting a home run and, like, get a base hit. So it was definitely just a really good moment for Coach Bro to calm me down, and it worked.
How much does it help? She went through everything you're going through, making that adjustment, high school softball to softball, and then being an All-American and a champion here at Alabama. How helpful is that?
It is so helpful. She's the outfield coach, so I'm with her every single day. And, like, just the amount of knowledge that she has on the game, and it's, like, being fed to me, I feel like I'm getting 100 times better, like, with her.
Well, a lot of Alabama fans keeping up with you on social media, especially seeing what you're eating these days with your TikTok account. What is it? Eat Anna Roman?
Yeah, Eat Anna Roman. Yeah.
How much do you enjoy those kind of food reviews? Because you'll do it not even necessarily places you have like an NIL deal or anything. You'll do it for anywhere you go, right?
There's no NIL deal at all for that. Like I will just put down the camera and eat whatever I'm eating, and if it looks interesting enough, I'll post it. Like if I have like a couple passions in life, it's gonna be softball, food, and then whatever else. But food, I've loved to watch people eat on YouTube. Growing up, I don't know, I've always liked that. But so I just like to sit down and film my videos and post it.
Well, you got like over 55,000 followers on there, I believe. So
yeah.
Again, you got to have some fun conversations back and forth to have people like in Tuscaloosa help tell you where to go next, things like that.
Yeah. So we have a couple locals on the team, like Holly Beth. She's from here. She always gives me good places. Like people they come up to me, like people I don't even know. They're really like, oh, we heard about your food account. Like you should try this place. And I'm like, thanks. Like I will. And actually a funny story. We were at Ole Miss and the other team had found out about my account. And they were like, I was up to bat mid at bat. Go eat more donuts. Like go eat more. And I'm like, okay. I will after this game. Like, so that was really funny. That was a good SEC moment.
That's good. I'm going to keep on hitting, but yeah, we're going to have a delicious dinner afterwards, good dessert, things like that.
Yeah.
So that's fun. You're going to keep doing it? I mean, want to see it keep growing, anything like that?
Yeah, I'm going to keep doing it. I think I'm literally going to pick up cookies after this. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
Oh, that's good. Our NIL office is going to work on getting you some of those deals up for some of these places, I can imagine. That's got to be a fun way to, again, show off your personality. And I'm sure, again, the fans getting to pour back into you has got to be cool, too.
It is so cool. Like, the amount of support that I've gotten, even from, like, people here that I have no clue. I don't know them at all. I didn't know them before I stepped on this field. I've become close with them now. I see them after every game. They're like, hey, good job, Anna. And, like, they talk to me. One of the fans, Gabe, he's in a wheelchair. He has a sickness, but I was after the game and I was walking out, the nicest family ever. And like, he had a shirt on that says Anna Roman. Like it was the cutest moment ever. And it's just like it shows how much impact I can have just being on the field. Like I'm just out there playing the game I love and I'm just impacting these people's lives. It's really crazy.
And then how about being a student athlete here at Alabama? You've gotten to make some good friends from other sports across campus?
Yeah. So one of my roommates, random assignment, is Grace Crawford. And she's on the golf team. I love that girl. Like, she is great. And then I've had a couple classes with soccer girls. And this Soph Martelli.
Martelli, yeah.
Yeah, Soph Martelli. She's one of my favorite. Like, she's one of my close friends here. So it's great.
Oh, that's awesome. How about in the classroom? What's your major? Kind of what's been the focus for the post softball life that's way down the road for you?
So I'm a business major, but I want to go into law school. I was thinking maybe being a sports and entertainment lawyer, like becoming an agent. I feel like that would be really cool. But I definitely like public speaking. I definitely like to just get into law a little. So hopefully I keep up with that and I can get into law school.
That'd be cool. And then start a new TikTok, Law by Anna Roman, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
You guys will just see me reading out books and books of information.
all a lot of fun. Well, Anna, it's been great to get to know you more here at Crimson Drive, driven by NASCAR. Just thank you for the time you've given us. So all the best to you and the Crimson Tide softball team down the road. Thank you. Roll Tide.
Thank you. Roll Tide.